My name is Derek Cook, and I'm gracious for your time. I understand that the vision of DC Entertainment is to bring to life the world's most iconic characters, stories, and universe. Your commitment to fun and expanding the rich history that is the DC Universe is something that has always resonated with me. Your characters have captivated and excited audiences all over the world for 80 years. They have inspired the people to action, and they have helped to mold generations. Growing up, I was drawn to the values and concepts of DC Comics. Being a part of an environment that shares that joy is where I need to be to help bring that excitement and wonder to a new generation. As an artist and graphic designer, I can offer unique insight into your characters, adding more to their cultural influences as icons, as well as helping bring comics to the digital medium. Using knowledge gained at Full Sail University, I intend to add a different perspective on future stories, coming from the perspective of a fan. I know what fans want and expect. I plan to help develop character designs that fit the modern narrative. When I was a kid, I remember when the death of Superman hit stands, wrapped in a black bag, embossed with a bloody red S. The cover alone caught me. The symbolism was striking. I grew up with the Man of Steel, so with the turn of each page, I could hear John Williams' music from Superman the movie ringing in my ears, the opening of the Fleischer cartoons playing in my mind. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, I was watching the Man of Tomorrow fall to his knees at the hands of Doomsday. When I turned the final page, I was crying. My hero had lost. He had failed. This got to me. It affected me deeply. I was 5 or 6 years old when this came out. I hadn't been reading very long and could hardly wrap my little mind around the idea of it all. How would the world be affected? How would this affect the DC Universe? Did it affect the Flash the same way it shook me? Did Batman cry as the funeral procession marched on? I eventually collected the entire run, all the tie-ins as well. As an adult, I realized the story had to be written. The character had been triumphant since 1938. This had to change. The stories needed to evolve. Readers weren't the same anymore. The world had changed. Superman needed to too. This event was one of many that showcased how influential DC comic characters are. This event molded generations. My generation. At Full Sail, I learned the power of the icon and its cultural relevance. This helped me understand how the image and reputation of a fictional character can affect the world with meaningful stories and images. My learning environment also focused on time management and working with a team. In one instance, in my typography and layouts class, there was a project we had to develop in teams. We had to create a page layout using Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop that conveyed an idea without using words. To help keep us on track, we came up with a schedule, one designed around our team's strengths and small incremental goals. By working together, we saw that the small goals were easier to achieve over a shorter period of time. We finished our project ahead of schedule and formulated a story using still images alone. Our professor was so impressed that they now use our project as a teaching tool. After school, I worked as a concept artist for an independent label, creating new character designs, cutting my teeth in the industry, and being held to production deadlines. I had to study the trend the industry was taking to help move those characters in a new direction. I, like those characters, am moving in a new direction. Now is the time to move on to bigger and better things. It's the time for excitement and adventure. It's the time to reach the hearts and minds of the next generation. So I implore you to consider bringing me onto your team so we can expand the universe together.